Welcome back to Cro-Magnon Strength. My name's Charlie. One of the things I've been needing in my gym is a sled. I don't have one, and even the most basic sleds cost over $100. Sleds are extremely versatile, and it's something that I've been wanting to add to my gym for a long time, especially the pull movement. So today, I'm going to be making one from items that I have around my house. Except for the hardware. I did have to go to Lowe's to grab maybe $2 worth of hardware, but everything else I had at the house. So let's go get our first item. Oh shit, wasp. Oh shit!
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Turns out some wasps have taken refuge in my shed. We're gonna handle this real quick. Under the door? Oh fuck. They're like all right there. Oh shit. Yo, chill, chill. Okay, this is going poorly. I just need to get my things. That should be good. There we go. The reason I chose a base for the tire is one, it's gonna have a little bit resistance, and it's also gonna be pretty durable. So next thing I needed was some sort of rope to pull it with. And I was thinking about going to Lowe's, but they only have 1/2-inch rope. Even 1 inch is gonna be too thin. So it's gonna be more taxing on just holding on to it and pulling rather than getting a good workout in. So I decided that I would just use something that I have in my truck. A toe strap. And finally, the purchase hardware. Is this too low? Oh shit. We were able to grab a carabiner from my truck. I usually just keep them anytime they come in something, or if I just find one lying around, I always put them in my truck because you never know when you're gonna need one. So, free. And then we had the purchase hardware, which was less than $5. It's an eye bolt with a safe working load of 300 pounds. I think that's gonna be plenty for what we're doing. And we got some washers. And then finally, a piece of old plywood, which I think should fit. Yeah, should be perfect for the hole.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's right. Boom. Perfect. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna drill a hole in this thing. All right. The fuck did I put those? Smells like burnt rubber in here. Next thing we're gonna do, probably should have prepared this. Next, we're gonna go with a bolt nut washer to hold it in place. I'm probably gonna have to blast this thing in with a hammer. Perfect. Now that we got the bolt nice and snug in there, we're gonna go with washer nut on the back, and we'll be done with this part. All right, now that that's done, what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick this piece of plywood under it and trace around the circle how big the circumference of the tire is, because we're gonna do it a little bit bigger, cut on this side and shove it in there, and it's gonna have a little platform on the inside where we can just dump weights. Great thing about this is it doesn't have to be perfect. You're probably thinking to yourself, how is that gonna fit in there? Well, oh, it almost does. I may have cut it too short. Let's see if I can just shove it in here. Oh, look at that. Let's see if we can knock it in. Yeah! Perfect. So now we got our base. As you can see, it does move, but that's okay because once we put weight on it and we start pulling it, the weight's gonna weigh it down. So it works perfectly.
So believe it!
In my head, this works perfectly. Let's find out. I'd say that works. The next method is the most embarrassing for me to try in front of all of my neighbors. The drag. I'd say that works. Side note, I've never videoed myself running before. I didn't know that I looked like that. That's rough. I was getting into the video there, but I figured we should probably see how high we can actually go pulling this sled. So I've added 90 pounds plus the sled. I can't imagine the tire's more than 35 pounds. So we're gonna call it 110 pounds. Okay, that was pretty easy. Added another 45 and put a brace under my feet. So we're looking at 160 pounds, roughly, give or take. Oh, that's hard. At this point, we're at 200 pounds. And this is, it's becoming more of a workout than me just creating video. 200 pounds in the homemade sled, I feel like that's gonna be good for most people. Let's find out if we can pull it. Okay. Let's just get the point across. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a homemade sled for under $5. As far as the tire goes, whenever we moved in, it was in the shed. I knew I wanted to do something with it, but I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do, so I just kept it around. Now I have perfect use for it. The hardest thing you're gonna have to obtain is the tire. If you get your tires changed, just ask the mechanic if you can keep one of the tires, if you can throw it in the back of your truck or in your car, and boom, you got a tire. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel. I'm excited to have this added to the tools in my garage gym. I do enjoy doing a lot of movements that are not necessarily bodybuilding movements. So this will be something for a Sunday fun day. We'll see you next time.